Are we live? What's up? This is Ralph. I'm Ralph, and this is In My Circle. And I hope everybody is good. It's been a while since I've been on. I hope everybody had a good weekend off. 3-day weekend. Some people took more. Some people took less. No matter how much time you take off, it always feels like you're really never relaxed. I think I felt like that. I was still washing clothes. I was still doing yard work. I was still doing something. I had a little league game. I coach. So yeah, it was. I always feel like I never really get to relax. And I never relax. I'm always doing something. I'm actually running for Democratic county seat, county committee seat, and it's a 2-year term. And if you're in my county, my district, throw me a vote. I'd appreciate it. It's my path to doing stuff like this started. It was always in me. I was always doing something. Talking about '98. I went to Washington D.C. for the Puerto Rican plebiscite. They were representatives, and I got to sit and hear the vote, live vote, the Senate and all that. It was pretty, the House of Representatives and all that stuff like that. It was pretty cool. So I've been into politics. I've been registered to vote since I was legally able to vote. So it's I just do my part, and I feel it's like if I don't stay in the loop with my local politics, then I don't know what's going on in my community. I don't know what, type of laws, for one, the laws that are going on in New Jersey, you may want to call Governor Murphy to tell him to veto the Oprah law. It's the Open Public Records, law that allows us to, as citizens, for constitutional reasons, this is open. This is information that's available to us, and we should always have that right to obtain it if needed for auditing reasons, legal reasons. It's always a good reason to have that law. Well, they wrote up, I guess in the blind thick of night, that they wrote up a bill to kill the Oprah law, and remove it from New Jersey. That would be deemed, I think, in my opinion, unconstitutional. I think it would be wrong. Mm-hmm. So call your governor. Call Governor Murphy.
Call your governor
and tell him to veto that bill. I know you. The Oprah law is.
I'm just hearing about this. I mean, there's so many things happening. The governor's raising taxes in July, if I'm not mistaken, or by the end of this year.
Like New Jersey needs any more taxes.
I know. And tolls and New Jersey Transit are going up on July 1st. I think either between 15 and 30%. I forgot what the numbers were.
So you're paying $23.
$32 actually. From Trenton to New York.
Oh, so you're paying $32 now?
The round trip is going to be around $36, $37.
$37 a trip.
But here's the other thing too, and I felt like we were entrapped, as you know. And I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, but I call our governor a hypocrite because he's challenging New York's congestion pricing, which is going to take effect on June 30th, one day before the price hikes come here. So New York is charging anywhere from, I think, $14 to $23, something like that. I don't know if they came to a number yet, but I know it's within that range per car per day.
Crazy, right?
So I heard $23 a lot, per car, especially if you're out of state. And our Governor Murphy is suing New York for the congestion pricing, but at the same time, he's raising the prices on Jersey Transit. He's raising the price on the tolls.
Well, that's his way of combating or if we got to pay more to go over there, then you're gonna have to pay more to come here.
Yeah. So
That's sad.
It's sad. So it's hypocrisy to me on both sides. If if you don't want New York to do it, you don't do it.
Yeah.
And I calculated too that I don't want to say this real quick. If you go to New York, starting June 30th or July 1st, whenever they activate those machines, prepare to pay. And I did the calculations, and this includes gas and 3 tolls. If you're driving into Manhattan, prepare to pay between $70 and $80 per day.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, per day. That's about
insane.
Yeah. So you're going to be paying roughly almost $2,000 a month.
That's why it's better to take the train.
Yeah, and that's why I say it's the irony is he's going to raise it between 15 and 30%. I forgot. I know it's within that range. If it's a little lower, but New Jersey Transit is not even really on time a lot of times.
Well, that's more the reason why.
And
if you're in
they
my
want us
county,
to pay more.
If you're in my county, please vote for me.
Oh yeah,
because people like me actually care.
Yep.
And I'm on progressive committees,
Mm.
trying to combat tax raises.
Mm.
Cost of living raises.
Right.
Cost of living.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to keep things moderate and it's quality of life. So
right.
vote if you're in my district, my county.
Vote Ralph Colon.
Yep, Mercer County.
2E, and it's on the Democratic side. Vote Ralph Colon on 2E, and yes, I'm a Republican, conservative, but I don't make that split.
If you
I
can
don't
vote
make
for me,
but
I would appreciate.
only because I love this man, and we've been friends for God knows how long.
Yeah, it's been
And
a long time.
he'll be the only one I vote for on the Democratic Party, and then if he goes, more independent or moderate, he's still got my bet because I'll be watching him and I'll be advising him.
You know the stuff that you know the stuff that I've done.
Yeah, he's done a lot.
Without just without being a somewhat of a politician.
Exactly.
The stuff I've done from the community before this. Remember, I've filling up trucks for hurricanes.
He's done backpacks, food drives,
No
helped out.
backpacks.
Wasn't backpacks?
It was.
I know it's water
clothes for the homeless.
Water for Puerto Rico. Remember the cases?
We gave water for Puerto Rico. We filled up trucks.
Mm-hmm.
I DJ'd, I think 1 or 2 times.
1 or 2 times.
Donated money. For the
Well,
efforts.
I'm gonna say this.
Help the poor. I coach baseball.
Well, right.
And I give back to my community.
Yeah, and the community knows him very well. A lot of good people on the council know Ralph and everything. Both councils, Trenton and Hamilton.
Yeah.
Some of the police force know him too as well, and a lot of businesses know Ralph and everything like that. Like I said, I've known Ralph for over 20-something years, and we went to college together.
Yeah, we did.
Mm-hmm.
We actually did.
Yeah, yes, we did. Yeah,
I
actually,
didn't
him and his wife.
Yeah, but we did. Yeah.
Yes, we did. Even though we're in different classes, but we did different things.
We
We
took
ran
different
into.
classes there.
We even worked there together.
Yeah.
Too, in different departments, but So I know this dude for a very long time, and you won't go wrong. With Ralph. Ralph he's not an extreme leftist or anything else like that. He's very moderate, and he's very
just progressive, and just want.
And I want to say, he's very compassionate.
Yeah, just want the best for everybody.
For everybody. So, if you want to vote for someone who's not a politician, and he has compassion for his community and for the county. He's always there to help people as best as he can do. We're all human. But if you want a real person, in the background, running, helping you run things, and then hopefully he'll build that ladder up, depending on where he goes to.
And mayor of town.
And he's not part of the establishment.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm not a part of either establishments.
Nope. And he's not a yes man.
I'm not a yes man.
So
I'm part of some good committees.
And he's a blue collar worker.
Yeah.
So if you're tired of the establishment, and you start somebody off, on the ground floor, give Ralph Colon a check mark on 2E on the
County
Democratic for county committee on the Democratic seat. If you're a Democrat, even if you're a Republican,
You might know me.
you might know him.
You might know me.
Like
you may
me.
Not, you, and then
Yeah, like me.
You have no choice
Yeah,
on the county committee on either. There's only two choices on.
yeah. I'm gonna,
the county, I
and
guess.
and I'll be sure with you if I'm only at me because I know Ralph, and like I said, and we have a 20+ year relationship, and that's why he's getting my vote, and he'll be the only Democrat I'll be voting for. You
I
know.
appreciate you.
But other than that, if he wasn't on the ballot, I wouldn't be voting for any, on there because, I know Ralph personally. The other guys I don't know, and everything. But, I'm not going to get to the political thing. This is about Ralph. But like I said, Ralph is a good man. He has a family man. He has 2 kids, a boy and a girl. I've known his daughter since she was pretty much born. I get to see her time to time.
When you see her, like,
boom, 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 boom.
Like, whoa,
Yeah, I can't believe she's already in high school.
Yeah, she's
And
sorry, 1 year done almost.
yeah, so I'm gonna tell you, this is what you're getting, Ralph. You're getting a family man, which is number 1. 2, he believes in God. He has faith in God. And he believes and he prays. 3, he loves his community. He helps out both towns and communities, Hamilton and Trenton.
And I don't have to, but I do.
He doesn't have to, right?
But I do.
Yeah, he
I
does.
do because he
cares.
I love my community. I love
And it's humanity. He cares for humanity. He cares for the human prosperity, and he doesn't want to see people, starve or be thirsty. Henceforth, why he helped out with the thing with Puerto Rico, So he even helped out Puerto Rico. He doesn't even live in Puerto Rico,
Well, the
even
thing
though
is,
but he still did it.
as a Puerto Rican,
Yeah.
living in America and coming from nothing, being poor, I know what it is to not have nothing. I know what it is to be hungry.
Hungry. Mhm.
So I know the feeling. So I don't
Right.
want to see people hungry.
Hungry.
So I always, I'm always giving. I'm always trying to help somebody
Right. So,
for the right reasons.
yep. So what you want to do is vote Ralph Cologne in column 2E or selection 2E. It's not really a column, but it's 2E.
2E Democratic
It's the
County.
fifth. It's the 5th column to the left.
Democratic County.
Democratic County. So
And it's in Mercer County.
Mercer County, all over.
This
So
is
if you're in
39.
Princeton, Hamilton, Lawrenceville, West Windsor, Princeton Junction, I think Princeton Junction is Mercer County.
We're hoping.
Lawrenceville.
He says I can get more votes, but I'm
Yeah,
hoping.
over for county committee. Like I said, everybody got to get started from somewhere, and if any person I feel that you should give a chance to get set up and start, vote Ralph Cologne. 2E, check off 2E in your ballot. If you're early voting, make sure you check off 2E. If you're voting on election day next Tuesday, vote 2E for Ralph Cologne. And like I say, you won't go wrong. We know in reality, and everybody should know this, that no matter what politician you are, we can't make everybody happy because everybody has different needs and everything. And all we could do is try to find that middle ground that everybody can agree on. A little bit here and a little bit there. But again, Ralph Cologne on 2E. I can't stress enough on it, and he has, like I said, you won't go wrong with this man, and and also he's approachable. Let me just put it that way. He's approachable.
Yeah, I'm very very approachable.
He's very approachable,
And
if you have questions to ask him, he'll probably answer to the best of his knowledge. If you can't, he'll try to find the answer for you.
I'm the guy that
yeah.
calls the township. Wanting more lighting, more signs.
Signs, yeah. And he's had his battles with the township, so he will fight for you.
I have.
He,
Listen,
he will fight for you in the committee.
Hamilton and Trenton, I went to battle a couple times.
Well, a couple times.
Yeah. I was one of
Because you just want to see the right thing done.
not a lot of people know about this, but I was particularly one of the candidates in Trenton to where the statue of Columbus was removed.
Oh yeah, that's right.
The
Yeah.
park.
From the park.
the park name removed from Columbus.
Right.
And the holiday in Trenton was, I was the direct, real catalyst behind all those changes. And if you think you can't change, I didn't live in Trenton, but I inspired a movement, and I inspired those 3 changes, and I'm there for forever.
Exactly.
Proud.
Proud.
Grateful that I was able to achieve that much change in that less time, almost a year. I was able to do all that.
Exactly.
That was the inspiration behind all 3 of those things.
So anyway, Ralph, I'm gonna let you close out because we're at that mark time because we got to get ready for the next show. But yes, please, again, family man, compassionate man, community man, a faithful man, a blessed man. Vote Ralph Colon, 2E. Next Tuesday or this coming weekend for early voter registration. That's Ralph Colon for County Committee. Yeah, Democratic County Committee. Ralph Colon, 2E.
2-year term.
Yep.
So.
So I'm gonna say it one more time and then I'm gonna bounce out of here.
Yeah.
Ralph Colon, Democratic County Committee, Section 2E. Mark that with your pen or press that button on that voting machine and make sure you vote Ralph Colon, 2E. All right, good luck, my brother.
Thank you,
God
brother.
bless.
Appreciate it.
You too.
And you will see, and you will also see. This is just a sample ballot, but you'll see the county lines differ from the Democratic county line, different from the Republican. You got to pull it back a little, and you can see everything's more simpler. With the Democratic committee or the Democratic section versus the Republican, and that's all due in part because one of the committees that I'm a part of filed a lawsuit and were able to change these columns because of the county line. Mercer County is one of the only 2 remaining counties that use the county line. We were able to change that, and you can see the difference, the change. For fair elections. So me being in this election is, helping be the catalyst to change. You can see we're really changing things as we go. In this election, the county line has been changed for the Democratic for this election, for this primary election, and the Republican isn't been changed yet. So you can see that we're already inspiring to make change. So listen, once again, make sure you get out Tuesday. Give me a vote if you're in my district or in my county, in my state, in my county, in my state, of course. I'm Ralph Colon, also known as Raphael Colon, and this is In My Circle, and I'm out. Peace.